For 30 years, our industry's foundation was built on one simple principle, that is, scale through sheer manpower. But with the rise of generative AI, that has become an old model and it's gradually becoming obsolete. Join us as we break down this seismic shift happening right now and what differences it will make to you and me. Let us go ahead and explore this particular change which is happening in our business scenario. Welcome friends. For decades, the landscape for the countless industries have been defined by a familiar structure which is also known as the pyramid. At its broad base, a large workforce, often entry level, performing routine tasks. As you climbed, the number of numbers thinned and the roles become more specialized, and the billing model were often tied directly to the hours worked by this very foundation. This wasn't just a business model, it was an assumption, a deeply ingrained way of operating. But beneath the surface, an unseen earthquake has been brewing, a force so transformative, so fundamentally disruptive that it's not just shaking this pyramid, it is threatening to flip it entirely. And that force is generative artificial intelligence. Over the next few minutes, we will delve into how generative AI has moved from science fiction to a tangible reality and how it is already beginning to change the way we actually do business. All right, and it is also dismantling and rebuilding the very foundation of the industry. And you might you might have thought that we were immune to such radical change. So therefore we will explore the why and the how, the most importantly what is this flipped pyramid means for you and your career and the future of your industry or our industry. Think about the core principles that have driven growth in many sectors. Scale often meant simply hiring more people, more customers inquiry, hire more support agent, more data to process, hire more data entry level clerks, more code to write, hire more junior developers. The billing model in many cases directly reflected and this is like time equals money. Billable hours become the yardstick of productivity and revenue. This model wasn't necessarily flawed in its time. It provided jobs, facilitated growth, and created predictable framework. However, it is it also comes with inherent limitations. Things like scalability could be slow and expensive. Human errors were always a factor, and innovation could sometimes be stifled by the sheer volume of the routine work that needed to be done. This pyramid, while stable for very long time, was also inherently quite rigid. This reliance on linear scaling also meant that efficiency gains were often incremental. A new software might slightly speed up a process, but the fundamental structure, the need for a large human workforce at the base, remained largely unchanged until now. Enter generative AI. Unlike the traditional AI, which primarily analyzes existing data to make prediction or classification, generative AI can create new original content, text, images, programs, many things like that, audio, video, even novel solutions to complex problems. It learns the patterns from vast data set and then uses that knowledge to generate output that can be remarkably similar to human created content, often at unprecedented speed and scale. Think about tasks that once required team of individuals and countless hours writing, marketing copies. Generative AI can produce variation in seconds, designing initial product mockups. AI tool can explore a multitude of possibilities almost instantly. Need to analyze massive amount of unstructured data and extract key insights. AI can do it far faster and more comprehensively than human analysts. This isn't just about automation of simple tasks, it's about augmenting and when replacing human creativity and intellectual labor in area we previously thought was uniquely human domain. This power to generate intelligent output on demand is the core of why the old pyramid is being replaced or beginning to crumble. The implications of this shift are far reaching, touching virtually every sector. So therefore, let's look at few key examples, starting with software development. For decades, scaling software development meant hiring more engineers. Now AI can write significant portion of the code, automate testing, and even help identify and fix bugs, potentially reducing the need for massive entry-level coding teams and shifting the focus to higher level architectural design and problem solving. The content creation and marketing is the next field. The creation of marketing material, articles, social media content, and even video scripts is being revolutionized. AI can personalize content at scale, analyze campaign performance in real time, and generate new ideas, impacting the traditional role of copywriters, designers, and their content managers. Moving to the next service line is the customer service. While chatbot has been around for a while, generative AI is taking customer service to an absolutely new level. These AI agents can understand the complex queries, provide nuanced responses, and even resolve issues autonomously, potentially reducing the reliance on large call center workforce. Moving to the next field is the finance and consulting. So AI is being used for fraud detection, risk assessment, investment analysis, and even generating initial draft for consultation and also creating consulting reports. This can significantly enhance the productivity of the financial analyst and consultant, again shifting the focus towards strategic thinking and the client interaction rather than purely data crunching. Moving to the next segment, that is the healthcare and research. Generative AI is accelerating drug discovery, aiding in the analysis of the medical images, and even helping the personalized treatment plan. This has the potential to dramatically improve efficiency and outcome in the healthcare, impacting roles from research scientists to medical administrators. These are just a few examples. The underlying theme is consistent. Generative AI is automating tasks, augmenting human capabilities, and ultimately reshaping the workforce need for these industries. The broad base of the traditional pyramid, the large number of individuals performing routine, often repetitive tasks, is being directly impacted. So if the traditional pyramid is being flipped, what does the new structure look like? Let's understand this more. It's likely to be more of an inverted pyramid, or perhaps even a diamond-shaped pyramid, or diamond-shaped structure of your organization. The base will be smaller, comprised of highly skilled individuals who can develop, implement, and manage these AI systems. The focus shifts from sheer headcount to specialized experts and strategic thinkers. We'll see a rise in demand for roles focused on AI development and maintenance, building, training, and fine-tuning AI models. Starting with prompt engineering, which requires crafting effective prompts to guide generative AI to produce the desired output. Next is the AI integration specialist, implementing and integrating AI solutions into existing workflows with systems, in legacy systems in this case. Next is data science and analytics, and this field ensures that the quality and the relevance of the data that fuels the AI. So this is a very critical role which is coming up. Next is the AI ethics and governance. Addressing the ethical implication and ensuring the responsible use of AI is also very, very critical. And lastly, the strategic oversight. Understanding how AI can be leveraged to achieve business goals and create opportunities. Emphasis will move away from simply executing tasks based on instructions towards problem solving, critical thinking, creativity, and the ability to collaborate effectively with AI tools. The value proposition of human workers will increasingly lie in their unique human skills, which are empathy, complex reasoning, strategic vision, and the ability to handle novel and ambiguous situations that AI cannot yet fully grasp. The fundamental shift, while holding immense potential, also presents significant challenges. One of the most pressing is the potential for job displacement, particularly in roles that heavily rely on routine tasks. It's crucial for individuals and organizations to proactively address this through reskilling and upskilling initiatives. Ethical considerations are also paramount. Ensuring fairness, transparency, and accountability in the AI system is crucial to avoid bias and unintended consequences. We need to develop robust ethical frameworks and regulations to guide the development and deployment of generative AI. However, the opportunities that this flipped pyramid presents are equally significant. Generative AI can drive unprecedented levels of efficiency, allowing businesses to achieve more with fewer resources. It can foster innovation by accelerating the creative process and enabling the exploration of new possibilities. It can also free up human workers from tedious tasks, allowing them to focus on more meaningful and strategic work. Ultimately, the transition will require adaptation and willingness to embrace change. It's not about AI replacing humans entirely, but rather about forging a new partnership where AI augmented human capabilities will improve, and that will allow us to achieve outcomes that are that were previously unimaginable. So how can individuals and businesses navigate this flipped pyramid and thrive in the age of generative AI? There are basically two segments. One is individuals. So let's look at the individuals. First, embrace lifelong learning. I mean, this is for individuals, and continuously upskill and reskill. Focus on areas that complement AI, such as critical thinking, creativity, complex problem solving, etc. Develop the human skills. Hone your interpersonal skills, emotional intelligence, leadership ability, and qualities. And all of these things are not present in the current versions of the AI. So AI lacks these. Therefore, in order to stay relevant, develop on the human skills. Become an AI collaborator. Learn how to effectively work with AI tools, understanding their capabilities and limitations. Explore new roles. Be open to new career paths that are emerging as a direct result of AI, such as prompt engineering or AI ethics consulting. So now moving on to the business, which is the bigger segment. What businesses need to do? Starting with invest in AI literacy. Educate your workforce about the potential and limitations of the generative AI. Next is identify AI opportunities. Analyze workforce to identify areas where AI can drive efficiency, innovation, and new value creation. Develop an AI strategy. Create a clear roadmap for adapting and integrating AI technologies. ethically and responsibly. Focus on upskilling and reskilling. Invest in programs that help your employee adapt to the new role and responsibilities in an AI driven environment. Foster a culture of innovation. Encourage experimentation with AI and be open to new business models that leverage its capabilities. The key is to view AI not as a threat, but as a powerful tool that can unlock new levels of productivity and innovation. By proactively adapting and embracing this technology shift, both individuals and businesses can position themselves for success in this new era. The flipping of the industry pyramid isn't a future possibility, it is a present reality. Generative AI is already transforming the way we work, create, and innovate. The old assumptions about scaling through headcount and billing by the hours are being challenged, paving the way for new era defined by intelligence, efficiency, and specialization. This transition will undoubtedly have its challenges, but it is also, it's about scaling the through manpower is giving the area of intelligence augmentation. The pyramid has indeed been flipped. The question now is, are we ready to thrive in the new landscape? So, friends, thanks for joining on this exploration of how AI is reshaping our industry. And I encourage you to continue learning, adapt to these changes, and embrace the exciting possibilities that lie ahead. What are your thoughts on this flipped pyramid? Share your comments below and don't forget to like and subscribe for more insight into the future of technology and work. So thanks for joining me live. Until next time, stay informed and stay ahead.